That's the audible. Do it with me. 3:16. You say, Jim, which book? We're going to all of them. I might go to lots of them. You don't know where we're headed. So get your playbook out, because I'm going first to the book of Ephesians, the great theme of Ephesus. Chapter 3, verse 16. We're going to take a look at what God says about what He prays for us to know about what we're doing here this morning. And Ephesians chapter 3, verse 16 says this: I pray that out of His glorious riches He might strengthen you through His Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the... Sing it, gentlemen.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, Lord, I want to hear that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Don't stop with one more cup. God, doesn't seem like the fans are really in the game today.
I know, it's kind of dead out there today. Maybe we should do it one more time.
One more time. Well, the fans, here we go, fans. Let's get in the game. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, Lord, I want to hear that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
That's right, I'm telling you right now, it's the saints who win. It's the power, together with all the saints, to grasp how wide and how long and high and deep is the love of Christ. I don't mean the saints from New Orleans. I mean the saints who loved God, the saints who knew who Jesus Christ was and saw their lives transformed. That's the team that we're on. The team that we're a part of is the team of people who said, God, I know that I've done wrong. I know that I need your forgiveness. Lord, I'm going to do everything I can to follow you. So come into my heart and change me and help me to grasp just what kind of play you're calling in my life. But there is no I in team. There is no way that we do it on our own by ourselves. So this morning, I want you to look at the person beside you and say, you're on my team. You're on my team. You're on my team. We're on the team together. I feel like it's been a long first quarter here. We're gonna end the quarter. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here and go huddle with my team.
Wow, Coach Will, I'm no coach, but at the end of the first quarter, it seemed odd to see all the linemen lay down out there on the field as the superstar got crushed. But at the end of the first quarter, it's amazing how Coach Stopper rallied his group, called one play, and they had the lead at the end of the first quarter. Wasn't a heck of a game plan by Coach Stopper, but you know what? You notice how important it is to get all of his Evangelical together. You got to have the offense, you got to have the defense, and you got to have the special teams. Can you explain that to us a little more?
I'll tell you what. You know what, Shane? Not only does Trinity build a Stonewall defense, we know the defense wins championships, but gosh, look at everything else. 3 church services on Sunday, a great offensive game plan with small group of Sunday school classes offered every single Sunday, and special teams, that's the key. And it's really, really hit hard here at Trinity, where they really earn their crown, all right, because they have ministry based on finances and management based on human principles.
Guy, those are great points. Coach Stopper, though, he always talks about the importance of off-season development and the commitment to that. Can you talk to us a little bit about, he's got a commission in place with Steve Barrett and Carol Will, for the Upward program that builds godly principles and developmental program for Coach Stopper?
I'll tell you what, it's pretty sweet when you walk around Trinity in the winter with basketball and football going on with Upward. These kids are learning how not only to participate and improve their skills in sports, but also to participate and improve their skills in life and God principles. What an awesome thing to see these kids improve and develop as the season goes on.
Boom, bang, bit, hits, Scott Will. Wow, that's why we say Coach Stopper is the best. He really has his team hitting on all cylinders. A well-oiled machine, if you will. As far as the classroom work and film session, what does the Trinity team expect as players? I mean, we're going to go down to Coach Will right now. He's going to show us a little bit on the telestrator, show us how things work.
Well, I'm telling you what, we get in the Sunday school classroom, we have our lanes, our Route 56, and here's our lane right here. So we have this lane, boom, right there. We have another group right here. We want to get this to here. With all the teamwork that goes on in Trinity, we're getting this person here, boom, right now. Boom, bang, bit. And then we say, well, how do we get to the gate? Here's our gate. How do we get in there? Well, we know that narrow passage right there, and we have all these people. Hey, I got to get here. So we got to push them along through this narrow gate, and when they get in there, oh my gosh, the sky's the limit in eternity.
Absolutely. Now, would you call that Route 56?
Definitely Route 56.
If the 6th graders come on Sunday night. Also, what a breakdown, Coach Will. I also got to tell you, remember Matthew, when Jesus called his disciples to come follow me, he was brought some of his best buds, which here in Trinity we call the third and fourth graders on Sunday night to come in to learn the principles of his kingdom. Wow, what a great synopsis of the playbook. What a breakdown, Coach Will. We're going to go back to the second quarter and see what Coach Stopper has in store for us.
All right, so we come back out for the second quarter. You say, Pastor, why are you worried so much about the Super Bowl? Why spend a whole Sunday morning making a big deal about the Super Bowl? Because the truth is, the Super Bowl connects with our sport-loving culture. We love sports. All sorts of people are going to watch sports tonight. There are going to be people watching football who don't care about football at all. But it's just the thing to do. Hey, I want to go to the book of 1 Corinthians. You know what play I'm calling on 1 Corinthians? 3:16. 1 Corinthians 3:16 says this: don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple, and that God's Spirit lives in you? God says, you know what? This body is a temple. It's a temple because God lives in you. Where God lives, that's a temple. God says, I live in you. That makes you the temple. There is something about our physical body that says, God, you have made me in a fearful and amazing way. Lord, when I see our bodies at work, there is something in me that says, there is something more that you call me to. When you see that football team working together, when you see that amazing play tonight, you're going to go, oh, there is something about it that tells me God has a